In order to best represent the negative effects of organizational problems in software development projects, we use these two charts. The first is what I show you in this slide, and it represents the trend of complexity over time in problematic software development projects. The first sign that the team has problems in its way of working is when the complexity in maintaining a software grows over time. This is a gigantic problem that affects almost 80% of the software development teams I talk to. Although our knowledge about the domain of the project should improve over time, the development should become more evolutionary on a basis of functionality already in place. Instead, the more time passes and the more problems emerge within the software, the technical debt increases and the customer retention deteriorates. If you think about it, it's the opposite of what customers generally expect. Customers expect to pay less over time, whereas we tend to need to ask for more budgets because internal problems, lack of tools or skills, too many manual processes, etc., make us more fragile in the long run. This is the main reason for the breakdown of relationships with customers, leading most software houses to have two blocking problems: a high turnover of contracts and a high turnover of developers due to a tense and frustrating work environment. Many teams typically live thanks to one or just a few good customers with whom they have built something lasting. Then all other relations are unstable. This entails a situation of constant precariousness, because it is true that you have some long-lasting projects, but by virtue of what happens with all the others, you should be aware of the risk if these few customers decide to change direction. It may take years before restore even some of that stability. To ensure that the increase in complexity is only short, a medium term, mostly related to the early stage of the project, you should invest in skills, processes, and tools. Everything revolves around the relationship between these three factors and complexity. Complexity is in the denominator. So if you increase complexity in terms of more projects or more clients, it doesn't automatically mean you'll earn more. If you don't readjust skills, processes, and tools to manage that complexity, this curve will never go back down. This means you are compensating for that ratio with other variables, like how many hours you work per week. So, are you spending a lot of weekends at work? Then this might be the right time to make some changes to improve your developer experience. Adopting a monitoring system, it can really make the difference. We have dedicated the last lessons to help you analyze your current situation and better understand the type of problems monitoring is designed to solve. In the next video, we will get to the heart of the course and see how to include monitoring in your workflow.